In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to filter data stored in the SQL Server and display the filter data in the Datagridview using where clause C#. I have already designed the Windows form. You can achieve this design by simply drag and drop this Datagridview and a text box and a button. So I will delete this Datagridview. Now double click on the search button. First let's add some namespaces. So scroll on to the top and type here using system.data.sql client or SQL client. After this, type using system.configuration. These are the two namespaces used for connecting SQL Server database. Now click on the Solution Explorer, right click on References, then click on Add Reference. In the search bar, type here configuration and select this system.configuration and click on OK. This system.configuration is used for connecting SQL Server database. Now double click the search button again. I will paste the code for filtering data in the SQL Server and show the filter data in the Datagridview. In this first line of code is for connecting SQL Server database. In this double quote, I have to write one connection string name. So click on the Solution Explorer, double click on the app.config file, and in the configuration tag, add a tag that is connection string, and in the connection string add another tag that is add, then name. You can give any name. I will give here data underscore connection. You can give any name of your choice, then connection string. Let's see the design of my database. My database is school and it has one table that is registration and its design is display here and its data is display here. Now let's try to connect this database. So click on the Server Explorer and right click on Data Connection and click on Add Connection and click on Sense. Make sure you select this Microsoft SQL Server and click on OK. Then if you are using free version, that is Microsoft SQL Express, which is the free version, in this case you have to type /SQL Express and in the authentication, Windows authentication, and select the database. Right now I am using full version, so I will click on the server name and select my SQL Server and change the authentication to SQL Server Authentication and provide the username and password of my SQL Server and select the database. My database is school and click on Test Connection, click on OK, then click on OK, then right click on the connection string, then right click on the connection, then click on Properties, then click on the connection string, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, copy the connection string and paste it over this connection string. And in this we have to change the password with the password of my SQL Server, that is admin@123. I am writing the connection string in this app.config file because if there is any change in the password of SQL Server, then we will change in this app.config file and it will be affected on all Windows form or on all button click or any other event. Now we have to copy this connection string name, that is data underscore connection, and paste it onto this double quote. The first line of code is for connecting SQL Server database. The second line is SQL command and its command is select ID, name and address, which is the field of my table. My table is registration. ID, name and address is the field of my table. That is selecting ID, name and address from the table registration. where id equal to tb underscore id, which is the name of this text box. This is the name of this text box. This is tb underscore id, which is the name of this text box. So it will select the id name and address from table registration where id is equal to tb underscore id, equal to tb underscore id, and I'm writing the connection in try and case. In case if there's anything happen during the connection and SQL command, then the software will not crash. So I'm writing in try and case. Connection will be open, SQL connection will be open, and I am declaring here SQL data adapter SDA. SQL data adapter is provide a bridge between the SQL server and the data table. And I am declaring data table DT, and SDA will be filled by this data table, and Datagridview 1 data source will be DT, and connection will be closed. Now let's run the project and see whether it works or not. Now in the ID type 1 and click on search. So the data is filtered and displayed in the Datagridview. So it works.